Hello there, it's me, Sari here again, and today I'm here to show you a mixed media canvas that I've been inspired by Finnabair to make. And I've also made it into sort of a collaboration with Vilda Stamps as well as decorations from the Trinket Parlour. So let's go, let's see if I can explain everything in a sort of sensible manner here. I'll just show it to you first, so you can have a glance of all the things that I've put there. As you can see, I haven't used only scrapbook related items. I've also gone for some things that one can find in a thrift store, second-hand stores, junkyard sales and everything like that. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of texture to it. It's pretty high on the top there with the butterfly, and that is actually something that I just figured out that I could do today. So I've been working on this for 2 days, and having let it rest for a minute and then come back to it and then continue putting in some items. But I think that I might be ready with this now. So let's see, what did I do first? Well, at first I just took a canvas, and this one is 24 by 30 centimeters in size. And after that I just picked out a piece of corrugated cardboard and I tore off some of the bits and pieces so I would get this lovely texture underneath. I really do like corrugated cardboard and have done so for quite a few years now. I glued it down onto the canvas and I started gluing things down on this picture or this canvas thing here. So what I have done, I first off actually used bits and pieces that I had lying around on my craft surface, and I didn't really know where to put them. I mean, organizing where to put them in boxes and such. I just felt like challenging myself and putting them here just to create some texture. And in my mind I had a vision of sort of having a flowy crosswise motion and leaving some places sort of clean and uncluttered as much as I just could. And well, I've gone in with some different things that I've found. I have some paper roses as well as these beautiful plastic roses that have come from the Trinket Parlour. Really nice looking. These two were actually minty green first, and then I just covered them with white gesso, and afterwards I did some spraying, and they actually did take the spraying rather well, I must say. And then I've got a key on top, a key looking like this sort of. As you can see, it's white also, and I did cover that one up with gesso as well. And that key actually has the word memory imprinted there. And what else did I go for? Well, I did use a fairy. Could it be a resin or perhaps glue or something? And I put that one on the right corner, on the right side there. There are many more beautiful decorations that you can find at the Trinket Parlour. So just have a look-see. Perhaps you'll find something that tickles your fancy. I have also used a bottle cap underneath one of those paper roses that I had at home. And there is something, I'm not sure if you can recognize it, but if you go to the hairdressers and you want to perm your hair, that is something you use actually to do that. And there is a plastic ribbon to this, and I have glued it down here somewhere. I'm not sure if you can see it anymore. And then I got a sort of a plastic fork, a small plastic fork that I found at a thrift store. And I've got a piece of bicycle chain there, and I got some proper cog wheels from a bicycle with several gears. I've also got some chipboard flowers that I've had for years and years, and I haven't really known what to do with them, so I decided on putting them at the bottom, as well as a die cut swirly thing from Tim Holstead that I did to try to die cut out of plastic. The same thing goes for these numbers and everything. I just die cut them out of plastic and I didn't know what to do with them. So finally, a couple of years in, I decided that I would put them there. I have put in a couple of buttons here and there. Buttons are fun because they give a really nice texture to things. and there's a bit of a lace here. I had some lace that looked like flowers, and I cut one of those flowers out and I divided in two, and I just put that there so it would look like a sort of a ribbon there. Here's another sort of a wooden fork thing that you can pick up small cucumber pieces or something, or for your salad table perhaps. Here is something, a tree thingy that you can, I'm not sure if you're using that when you are weaving or something, or doing some really small handicraft with thin threads and everything. And what else? Well, then afterwards I just covered everything with gesso. I did actually that in several steps because I did want everything to be as covered as I could, because it's rather hard to get into the crevices after having glued everything down. I remember this one is rather funky, isn't it? It's a corkscrew, and this is a foldable, or just you can actually just lift this one up if you want to. So then put that one there. And in the end I decided on actually making use of that glue gun that I used to glue all of these things down, and to make sort of a droplet effect with that. After that I did some spraying with some orange and blue hues, and when orange and blue meets it becomes green. So that's what you see on the flowers and everything. So it's a nice sort of mishap. There's also a bit of string that I have sort of made a spiral thingy out of. It's rather fun. And the thing that I've used from Vilda Stamps this day is this stamp that I've actually designed for Vilda Stamps. Always believe something wonderful is about to happen, and it's a nice sort of statement, and it can stay there. I mean, it's still visible, but in this case I really wanted to highlight all the things, and I just wanted to give this one a go. There are also some washers, as I can see here. It's a sort of metal washer that you can have in between screws and everything when you are mounting things together. And what else is there? Well, in this case I did use sprays from the Distress line, and it does have quite a long drying time, I must tell you. So the next time I'll be making a canvas of the looking like this, I think I'll be making it, I'll painting it with some metallic acrylic paints instead, because they dry and they will get permanent. If this one was to get out in the rain or something, I mean, all the colors would start bleeding, so that's something that I need to think about. You could of course also paint this thing with some Inca Gold shimmer pastes or something. Just something to have bear in mind. And to finish this video off, I just wanted to show you that the decoration here with the Vilda Stamps text is made out of this stamp. It's the same shape and everything, and you can see that when I have stamped it or die cut it out of shrink plastic and then heat set it with an embossing tool, it gets to this size, so approximately the fourth of a size, and it's a really nice thing. If you want to if you have a big text stamp and you want to decrease the size of it, going with shrink plastic is really my method. I was thinking that perhaps this one could have been here as well, but in the end I just decided that I would let these be in the focus and just have some kind of a text there to remind myself that there's always something to be thankful about. Thankful for. And I did find a sort of a brass colored metallic thing there, live, laugh, love, and I did put a cog wheel there, and on top I put a sort of an artistic charm there, and I've also put a 4-leaf clover there, guys. And to highlight the butterfly even more, I actually got a pencil nib or something there. And the butterfly, you might wonder, I did prepare that for another project, but when I just saw it lying around on my crafter table and I saw that the colors were just perfect for this project, I couldn't resist putting it there. So that's it from me, and I'm going to sign off right now. I hope you have a splendid time and start creating yourselves. Hope to see you soon again. Bye bye.